For all your mobile bartending needs, both public and private, reach out to Drinks Galore. They provide a wide range of package deals available on their website, drinksgalore.com. Book Drinks Galore. Cheers and enjoy. What's good, everybody? Robin E here, back in the building. You know, on another episode of Pillow Talk Podcast. We in the purple room with it. Super excited to have my guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's happening, Chicago and the whole world? It's your boy Caseeno Van Go.
Okay, yes. Thank you for sliding, Caseeno.
Yeah.
Van Go. Okay, because that's a name right there.
Caseeno Van Go.
That's a name. Now, what's the inspiration behind the name? You know, we got to know.
Well, for one, I feel like it represents me. Like it started with casino. You know, what I believe in is taking chances. You never make advances if you ain't taking chances. You know, so that's how I go. And the van, the go. It was like Casino Go. At first, it was like Chicago. I come from Chicago. Go. And then I'm like, I do paint a picture with my words. So it's like Van Gogh, I've done a lot of research and studied Van Gogh back in high school. So it kind of resonated with me, his art and everything, so I kind of related to Van Gogh at the same time, so I put together Caseeno Van Go,
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you with the history and the art with it.
Something slight.
Okay, something slight. I like that. I think that's a very original name for sure. And I love how you just described that, creating that art with your words. Check you out. Now, you said you're from the city. What part of the city you from?
We're from over east, way past Stony Island, 82nd, Saginaw. Now I'm saying, we from over there. Yeah.
What was your favorite thing about growing up over there?
Man, my childhood was dope, low key. Like, we was in the hood, but at the same time, we figured out a way to make, have fun, and make shit happen. We did everything from playing backyard wrestling. We played all types of sports, played basketball, did everything together. We wasn't really running the streets. We was like the other crowd. But also, we kind of led the rest of the neighborhood, at the same time. We had everybody else, coming up with their wrestling names and finishing, moves and all, so it was like we found an escape, it was a way for us to, kind of just have a good time as kids, I had a good childhood. I didn't have no struggle childhood. I was in the hood, but
yeah,
you don't recognize your own struggle when you growing up,
Thanks.
Until you see the rest of the world, pretty much. Yeah.
Big facts. Yeah, okay. Because shout out to the childhood. Shout out to the chilling. Okay. Chilling still play outside.
That was before cell phones.
Okay.
Before cell phones. Nowadays, kids are born with a phone in their hand, so
absolutely
they are like twice as attached as we are. And you see how attached we are with our phones. So when you have a child that, has a phone like damn near at 1 year old, they're playing with a phone. They know how to function and all that. When you start, years go by, you get to taking that phone away. They feel like a part of them is taken away because they've grown up with that phone, so it's like we didn't have that. But nowadays, like the phone is like really taken away from society because it's making us like less sociable.
Thanks.
We're more socially awkward now.
Yes.
It's more like people get more anxiety because they're not used to being around and talking to people because they're in their damn phone all the time.
Yeah.
So I feel like the fact that we didn't have phones back in the days when I was a kid, that's what helped, us enjoy our childhood more.
Yeah.
We didn't go through depression because we worrying about what the other person got.
Facts.
We didn't have those problems.
Big facts.
So I feel like that's where a lot of these social issues may stem from, the mental illness and all that shit. The phones might, play a part.
Facts. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong about that, for sure. Yeah. Like the kids today definitely are very dependent, and the motor skills are negative.
Lackluster.
Y'all got to get it together. So hopefully we can, provide more opportunities for kids to actually be kids, because I feel like that's important too. Just continuing to do stuff for the kids,
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
now let's get into a little bit about you. You are a rap hip hop artist, if you will, and a model.
Yeah.
Oh, you fancy,
A
huh?
little something,
You
something
fancy,
slight,
huh?
something slight.
Yes, we love it. Now, just off bat, which one do you love the most?
Oh, music. I've been writing music since I was like 11, 12. Like in elementary school. So it's always been something that it's been in me. From the longest. I went through so many names. I used to be Young Franchise or Lil C and all. So,
okay, Lil C.
That was way back in the days. So I've always done so with music. Then, in high school, I started playing basketball more, so I thought I was about to be in the NBA or something, but I still bust y'all ass.
Okay, so you still do that to you.
I still do it. I still get on the court, whoever wanted. What's up?
Okay, so growing up for you, who was like your favorite artist, like favorite artist?
Shit, man. As a kid, I have two older brothers, so everything they listened to was important to me, really. So that goes anywhere from Tupac, Biggie. When I was a kid, I got in trouble for rapping the lyrics. I want money, hoe, sex, and weed. Tupac. I was like 8 years old. She's like, where you learn? I was like 5, 8, 6 years old. She's like, where you learn that from? Yeah, like no, for real, like man. Then growing up more, I got into like more so like when I got into my own, interest in artists, I get into like Lupe a lot, Common, Kanye, like a lot of East Coast Nas, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, artists like that, so Big Sean,
Nice.
So yeah, that's like my kind of how I feel like, kind of mesh together to make my sound a little bit, So
okay, I rock with that. You definitely dropped some good names for sure. Okay, Tupac is obviously a legend, and I love Kanye. Now you said like since 12 you was making music or whatever. What was you writing about at 12 years old?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of stuff I ain't know nothing about.
What you was going through at 12 years old?
Just like these kids rapping about a whole bunch of stuff they don't know nothing about. I was doing the same thing. Rapping about guns and Teflon vests and all. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. Really. Like, I heard this. I heard a rapper say it sound cool. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
So it's like that's the influence of hip hop though.
Big facts. Okay, a lot of y'all just be saying whatever. No, that's funny though. But I mean, that takes real, artistry to be young and actually want to like write. Like, did you freestyle a lot of the things, or you wrote mostly everything?
No, I wrote a lot of stuff and freestyle really.
Okay.
Me and my friends, shout out Fonz. We used to always freestyle and just kind of sharpen each other's skills, in a sense. So we used to do that a lot, So yeah, my boy, rest in peace, my boy J Rock. We used to. We had our little group and all that stuff, So yeah, it was cool,
Nice.
Something slight.
Little slight. Okay. Now you said you was, playing basketball in high school, and then that stopped. So when was it that you really started to take your music serious?
When my mom passed away, I was 20. So it was like my release, like my therapy. That's when I really started. I was in Lafayette, Indiana. And that's when I really started doing my music around Purdue University. I started doing shows there. Just, out of my homeboy's closet, pretty much. Like, he heard me freestyle one time, and he was like, hey, do that again. That was pretty cool. Then he was like, you know what? I can learn how to, do everything, like engineer and everything. So he, like, pretty much learned from scratch how to engineer, and we put my first mixtape together. I started passing it out, and, I started getting the buzz from there, really around little local Lafayette. Started doing a few shows and stuff, and so this is really like my first time being in Chicago as an artist. Really, I moved away when I was 18, so now I'm back, and I've been to Indiana and I've been to Atlanta for 2 years as well. I just moved back from Atlanta in 2019, so I'm out here to show myself to the city, let the city know who I am, so yeah.
Yes. Okay. You done busted a few moves there.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's interesting as far as like, you make a music and kind of like developing your sound. So you kind of been able to see different sounds from different places.
Right. Yeah.
Has that impacted like how you create your music?
Not really.
Okay.
That I try to avoid that for a reason because I don't want everything to pour into me at the same time. Sometimes when you listening to something, it accidentally,
kind of mixed in
there. Yeah,
that's true.
I try not to. I try to be selective with what I listen to. Honestly, most of the day I'm listening to lo-fi music. Lo-fi music. I just be no lyrics, no nothing. I just be chilling.
Okay.
Lo-fi music. So I don't really listen to a lot of people nowadays. Just so I can keep my sound original at the same time.
Wow. And a lot of artists be saying that. Like that always tweaks me out. Like a lot of artists, they have like a few like indie artists or other people that they rock with that they kind of know, but for the most part, they don't listen to a lot, except maybe like I guess I've heard a lot of Lil Durk. Obviously, people blast that Lil Baby or whatever, but you don't have nobody like really right now. You bang hard like outside of like.
I do fuck with Gunna, my boy Gunna.
Oh, freedom niggas!
Free Gunna.
Freedom niggas! Free Gunna.
Free YSL. But yeah, I that's like my default. Like if
okay.
all else fails,
turn that shit on.
Play that Gunna playlist. Go ahead, fuck it. You can't go wrong.
Thanks.
So yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really listen to. I don't really.
Okay. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. For sure, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So I mean, I know you mentioned a few different artists earlier, but for somebody that never heard your music, how would you kind of describe your sound? Like, what is it giving for the people that maybe have never heard it before?
Well, a lot of people like to put me in the conscious
rapper.
Yeah, they like to put me in, the J. Cole, Kendrick, Chance Rapper kind of area.
Okay.
So, I would say if you put little Big Sean with a little Lupe with a little bit of say a little Kendrick and J. Cole in there, something like that, I kind of it'll come out with my sound somewhere. Okay. But my thing is every song is different though. I don't have not two songs that sound alike.
Every song is different.
Every song sounds different.
Okay.
I mean, really how I feel, it's the producer. Like the producers are the ones that shape and mold the sound of everything. Like I just go based off of what I hear, how the beat makes me feel. I say what I feel like the beat wants me to say. So I feel like, you just like if you put Lil Baby on the jazzy, smooth boom bap type beat, he ain't gonna be saying the same shit that he says on them hard trap beats.
Facts.
So it's kind of like that. I'm gonna say something different based on what I hear. So show me the right beats. I'm gonna produce that consistent sound that you want to hear. But until then, you're gonna get like different shit that I like fucking with. I like experimenting, I like trying different shit, So that's one thing about Caseeno Van Go. He's like a chameleon, so.
Okay, look, I like that. Okay. Chameleon status. Changing it up for sure. Well, I think you definitely are great at freestyles as well, outside of your tracks and stuff too. So I do want to, play a little something for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only right. So you dropped, the Kush and Coffee freestyle. So what made you, do these freestyles first?
Actually, the pandemic is what we were just stuck in the crib. I'm like, shit, I ain't got
nothing to do.
I freestyle every day all the time anyway. So I'm like, I might as well just start recording this shit. Like, like just 1 minute, that ain't shit. Like I do this shit for hours, So I was just like, man, shit, fuck it. I'm about to start getting on these beats and just, putting out something, we in the crib. I still have to put out content, so I just had to be creative.
That's how you got to be.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Yes.
I probably dropped at least like over 100 freestyles.
They definitely busted. I want to play one of my favorite ones. This was like a couple months ago. So let's definitely get into it.
Okay. Cushion Coffee freestyle. I should go and run for mayor. Ain't nobody else your savior. These niggas looking complacent, and they just easy for replacement. All on these tracks, I just make these statements, and all out your heart, all I feel is hatred. nigga. Now I'm about my fucking dollars. If it ain't about it, then that shit don't make sense. Yeah, cause I'm just trying to pay rent and pay these bills that's due. Yeah, nigga, I got shit to do and I got shit to lose and I got shit on my table and I'ma do just what I want and you just do what you able. Yeah, gotta connect them cables, gotta.
Look, you was definitely going crazy though. I love that. Definitely going crazy.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Definitely. I love that. So I mean, you had the cup going. You was in the vibe there. It was the coffee cup for me. It was definitely a coffee cup for me.
Yeah.
Now I've been drilling you, going crazy, trying to get to know you and everything, trying to see what you about. Now we gotta know a little bit more, on the other side. Okay, so let's get to know you. What is? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start with where's your favorite place to go eat?
We're gonna have to go with Harold's Chicken. 6-piece lemon pepper mild sauce.
Is it fried extra hot?
I haven't really tried that yet.
What?
Should I try that? I should try that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it be soggy sometimes.
I mean, you gotta get that. It hit different with that.
Hey, don't forget the coleslaw.
Harold is undefeated for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Are you a scary movie fan?
Absolutely. I think I've seen more than enough. I can't even find no more scary movies. It's like I can predict them all.
They're not the same.
They not. I feel like I'm about to start getting into writing scary movies or something.
What is your favorite scary movie?
Man, Halloween.
Michael Myers. Yes.
I used to have nightmares about that nigga when I was a kid. Man, I used to be running. And I used to be I wasn't running fast enough. Like you right there, walking. Right? He catching up to me. I'm like, damn, man, what the fuck? That's my nigga. Shout out Michael Myers.
I love Michael Myers. See that coming out with another one.
No, when? What?
It's supposed to be dropping this year.
What?
Damn it, Jamie Lee's still alive.
Oh shit. Yeah.
At this point, I just don't. She's a superhero too, because I don't understand how they keep living. But it's another one coming out. This better be the last one, y'all.
Man, y'all need me. Hey, if y'all need a movie extra in there, gotcha.
Hit you up. Okay, what is your favorite feature about yourself?
My favorite feature, my creativity.
Nice.
That's my bread and butter. That's my art. My creativity is, kind of it's a part of my therapy. It's a part of my, just relief, my release, my serenity, my peace, everything. My creativity is that's what leads to my fulfillment. So my creativity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Transportation. I mean, teleportation. I'm high as hell. Teleportation.
I was a little worried for a second. Got me thinking. Okay,
no, teleportation though, yo. If I can, because if I can just up and be somewhere just like that, shit. What I need a car for? What I need gas money for? What I need a plane ticket for?
I'm out.
Shit. Oh, you need to go to Dubai right now? Oh, that'd be $1,000. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Type shit.
So you just gonna hold them and just that's how you go.
So I feel like teleportation. I can make a little money with that, on the side, type shit. Okay,
they gonna be on that Stranger Things with your ass
trying
to snatch up.
Never gonna be late for anything ever again.
Always on time.
Right.
It's dead. Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. What's one thing that you have to have every day?
Oh, something I have to have every day. Music.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to.
Need that.
Yeah.
I listen to music before I turn on the news, anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Now you see they just won the lottery. People win the lottery. Somebody won the lottery.
Man, I bought a few. But I ain't bought like DJ Khaled.
Somebody won. Somebody won.
I'm glad it wasn't these damn millionaires who won. They was buying stacks and stacks of them. I'm like, y'all greedy as hell for that shit.
But if you won it, who's the first person to get some bread?
My brother.
Absolutely.
My brother Tim. Because he stood in when my mama passed away. He kind of stood in as the head of the household and took care of my little sisters. It was my three little sisters, and it was me and my brother pretty much. And he kind of took over. I think he was like 26, 27, he just, we had to do what we had to do. So I would definitely break him off first more than anybody. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Then you got to go into hiding after that.
Oh, we moving.
Because the motherfuckers outside.
We moving.
Motherfuckers going to be hitting you up. You ain't seen in 30 years and shit. You like, what? Hold on.
I don't know what they talking about.
Now, you are a model as well,
mm-hmm.
which I think is super dope. So, when did you start modeling? How did you get into that?
At the tender age of 17. I've been doing. See, I'm 32 right now.
Tender.
So,
okay.
So I've been doing modeling since 17. I've done a lot of fashion shows. I've had my clothing brand in fashion shows, and yeah, it's fun. I like modeling. It's cool. I've done like on some part-time stuff, nothing too
major.
I wasn't like no Calvin Klein. Shout out Calvin Klein. What's up? But I wasn't no Calvin Klein, but I did a little.
So it's like runways and like modeling other people's clothes and stuff.
Yeah,
okay, nice.
Much.
So you comfortable modeling? You never get nervous walking that runway?
No, I've been doing it for a while.
You said I'm a pro.
Pretty much. Like I've been down the runway with little to nothing. So.
Has there ever been something where you were like, hell no, I'm not wearing that?
No, they ain't pushed me that far yet. But I have wore stuff like men's lingerie and stuff like that, like lace down the runway and stuff like that. So,
and you was comfortable with it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. More power to you.
So
you know your limits. What's the limit? Like, what's one limit? You like, hell no.
Don't have a limit because.
What if they poured like some honey or something on you and you have to like walk down the runway?
Hey, I'm gonna make it look good.
I know that's right.
Good, No, I ain't got no limits. Really.
No, that's dope. Yeah. So, do you want to continue doing it for however long?
As long as my body looking good, as long as I'm looking, appealing enough for somebody to feature me in a fashion show, sure, yeah.
So, I rock with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into acting soon too. Shout out Tyler Perry. What's good, bro?
Nice.
We gonna work soon.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, I want to be like the triple threat. Music, movie, modeling.
Now, are you, working as far as like skit wise? Like, what are you doing on the acting side? Try to build that.
I've done a few little movie extra things, like a few little extra small things on the side, but that's about it though. I am looking for more agencies. What's up, y'all?
Okay, you are
reaching out to y'all. Whatever.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you want like a team eventually of people that just like work with you?
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I need to probably go to like acting class and stuff like that probably.
Okay. But the internet is powerful. You know what I'm saying? You can do skits and you can do things, within your own realm. And the right person can see it too.
You're right. 100%.
For real. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop playing now. You got to get to it.
True.
You gotta get to it for sure. Now you said you had a clothing brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Effing Rebels.
Yes. What does Effing Rebels mean?
Effing Rebels, the F in the end is fearless nature, and I feel like we are rebels, you stand up for what you believe in, no matter who says what, so I feel like that's a rebel right there, so yeah.
Is it men's clothing?
No, it's men's and women's.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been doing this for years, it's going on 10 years since I've been doing
Wow.
So yeah.
Oh. Now, so you ship everywhere and everything like that?
Yeah. I've done it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ship, but nice. It was mostly like local, where I just usually like kind of sold out the trunk wherever I went, Indiana, Atlanta, people down there. Cali, I went to Cali with it, a few places show, so.
What made you start a clothing brand?
I started around the same time I was doing music.
Okay.
So I've always drew clothing as well. I've always said I want to do my clothing along with my music. So it's something I've just kind of carried both of them, at the same time, so yeah.
I rock with that. Nice. I rock with that. Now, 2022, it's kind of halfway over. It's the summer. Mm-hmm. Fall is like next week. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not ready for that. So, what else, do you have planned before we even get to the winter time, fall time? What else is 2022 looking like?
Well, we dropping my new single, Young Niggas Wildin', next Friday. No, I'm saying we shooting a video or two, coming soon. And yeah, we doing more shows, just we got the CVG merch coming, so be on the lookout.
Nice. Okay. You say you doing more shows?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Around the Chicagoland area?
Everywhere. Definitely Chicago though. Mainly trying to do Chicago shows, trying to, just get my name stapled here and established here, really. Because when I go down, I'm trying to be Chicago top 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Now, in order for you to be, relevant in Chicago, you definitely have to work with some Chicago artists.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, is there one or two artists that you really do want to collab with soon?
Man, definitely Lupe, for sure. And, man, Kanye. What's up, man?
For sure.
I get Ye in the studio. If I can get Ye to work on my album with me, that should be classic. No ID and Ye. I need that kind of sound right there.
Yes. Okay.
Album of the year.
Yes. Ye. I love Kanye though. Man. He been through it.
He need that old school Ye back though. That little.
Yeah, he been going through it a little bit.
The little soulful sounds. I feel like when he lost his mom, he lost a part of him.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that kind of changed him dramatically. I know the feeling of losing the mom and what it could do, So I feel like that's what happened to Ye. He kind of lost that soulful side, So maybe that's just me.
Now, on a side note, as far as like being independent or possibly getting signed, would you want to sign with the label if the right deal came along?
Yeah, if the right deal came along, yeah, I would. Yeah, yeah, it just have to, everything would have to line up and make sense, So yeah, absolutely. I'm not opposed to that at all.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, independent is definitely, a wave right now though, as far as
I would sign to a label just to kind of get my name more out there, but I would eventually do independent, But the label is the big machine to kind of push the name a little bit, more, and the resources, Mm-hmm. So after I develop that, build my relationships, I'll be on my independent, type shit.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Now, outside of rap, hip hop, would you do like pop? Would you do some country, some rock and roll? What I'm saying, or is it just in that genre?
I try some, jazz. Some I really want to go to like a lo-fi kind of style, like a chill, laid back, like mellow kind of sound, So
okay,
not necessarily like too turned up, just like yeah, just like that low chill music, that nighttime music you could vibe to, Yeah.
You can roll up to, get high to, lays up to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We need that for sure. Now, before you go, you definitely gotta, leave us with a little inspiration, when it comes to you and your sound and your artistry, and everything you do. How can you sum that up in one word for us?
In one word, man. Ask that question one more time. Let me see something.
How would you want to sum up your artistry? Everything that you do, your sound, who you are, what you bring to the media world. How could you sum all that up for us in one word?
Special.
Okay. Special. Absolutely. I fuck with it. Yeah. Now, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show for sure. Come and giving us a little inspo on you and just who you are. I do have your IG scrolling on the bottom of the screen, but is there, anywhere else you want us to tune in? Where can we listen? Man, all of that.
Anywhere you want to find me is Caseeno Van Go, man. Spotify, definitely locked in on Spotify, and we go steady, keep it coming. New music, frequently, So, yeah, just check me out, Caseeno Van Go, any and everywhere, Yeah.
Thanks. Yes. You just slid through the purple room.
Appreciate you having me, though.
Of course.
Shout out to you.
No problem.
Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
And this shoot, man, you about to be like Oprah, on here.
We shall see.
We're going to go to like a live talk show,
It'll be lit. It'll be lit. Yeah. No, but I appreciate you. Love what you're doing. Definitely keep me updated on, any shows that you're doing around Chicagoland. I would love to attend for sure.
I appreciate you.
Yes. So shout out to, everybody that tunes in, subscribes, watches Pillow Talk podcast. You already know you need to subscribe, streaming on all major platforms. Sending love and light to all y'all on this day, man. Peace out.